couple of years ago, I figured out, I found a very old photo archive of my grandfather. I will step aside, otherwise I will disturb the stereoscopic. These are old pictures from 1900, made by my grandfather on glass, negatives and positives. And this is stereoscopic. This boy, this is my grandmother with her son called Jan. And the story we are going to develop in the theater play is called Game Jan. So it is about this little boy. Okay, I will just show you a couple of the pictures to introduce my family. This is my grandfather who made all the pictures, my grandmother and their firstborn daughter. This is the whole family. The little boy in the middle with the blonde hair is my father. So now you know my whole family. Okay, and this is where they got married. So here it started all. Okay, this is just to have a brief introduction about the stereoscopic history of the whole project. Okay, shall we go to the other? Okay, now I will step in, so I won't disturb the 3D. Jan, the little boy, went to the south of France and died when he was like 22 years old in 1938. When I found the whole archive, there was also this whole documents about how he died, because our family thought that he was murdered by an English woman. So this is where the murder comes in. And the theater piece I'm going to develop next year is about this mystery. Is it a murder mystery, or is it just not right interpreted facts? The thing with the 3D photographs, which is very interesting for me, is to go in. When you see the 3D effect, you want to go in the picture. It is as if you can go in the picture and just touch the people from 100 years ago. So this is what I want to do in my performance. I want to get in the picture. I want to get in the whole thing, the whole story, that the story is going to be all around me. And for this I have the help of Rnul and of V2, because I want to also to try to manipulate the things in the theatrical environment, and to be able to react as an actor with the theatrical environment. You need a kind of improvisation with the technique. So you need a real-life tracking, and you need a live coding. This is what we try to figure out in the whole week. I just want to give you a couple of presentations what we did. Okay, so I want you to introduce to the victim, and the victim is Jan. This is Jan. Just want to introduce him to you. He's killed. Jan is killed by Mrs. Facet. Just want to introduce you, Mrs. Facet, or do you want to see Jan? Or just have a good look at Mrs. Facet, because she was really not very nice. She looked like a morphinist. Yes, that's what the people say. Okay, so we have Mrs. Facet. I just put her down. Okay, go. But I will stay. Jan will stay here. Okay, Jan, come with me. Come, Jan, come. Yes. Okay, you sit here. But before Jan met Mrs. Facet, he went with the bike to a pub. So Jan was sitting on his bike, and they drove to the pub. They came to the pub, so Jan put away his bike, went into the pub, and met Mrs. Facet. So this is where the story starts. We can put away the bike. Okay. Now, what happened afterwards? They went to the room of Jan, and in the room of Jan there was a lamp. So this lamp was standing in. Was it? It was not standing in this corner. No, it was standing in this corner. Well, the strange thing is, with the lamp, that there was also a handkerchief. There was a handkerchief. The lamp was on, and the handkerchief was hanging over the lamp. This was very strange. So there was this lamp, the lamp, with the handkerchief hanging over it. And Jan and Mrs. Facet. Okay. So this is what we try to... I just want to stop now the little presentation of this part. What we are doing here, that Rnul, I just want to explain something about it. Rnul, Rob and Aart are tracking my motions so that they... The pictures can follow what I'm doing, so I'm manipulating in the projection. We can now maybe show the gallery, the portrait gallery that I'm walking through. Okay. So when I just started the story, you have a couple of ingredients. You have the bike. You have the shoes of the man who was walking through the how do you call it, through the garden. There was a waiter. The waiter was also there. He's also very important, the waiter. And what is very, very important is the piano, but the piano is still over there. So next time he will be in the front of it. So what I can do is really go into this 3D world, or go out of it again. Or, oh no, I want to tell you something more. Okay, this is what we figured out also. Shall we do with the sound? The tracking with the sound? So I can change from I can now change the music. I can change the mood of the presentation. So I can make it more. If I really want to say something about a murder, I can get in front of it. Or if I just want to say something about this beautiful music they played, I just stand here. Or if I just want to think about, I don't know which story I want to tell. I just go, no, I just want to. So you can also put the volume on my tracking. And we can also go from the stereo, from the left to the right. If I go like this, really try to make a difference. So I can really bring you into this world by moving around in this theatrical environment of mine, and also interact with the projection and with the 3D story. So I can become part of the whole environment and improvise with it. When I'm rehearsing, improvise with the whole environment and with the technical stuff. So this is what we found out in the test week. We did also this part of it. So when I'm talking and trying to tell you more about the program and about the things that I found, you can also add text with it. So the whole document, the whole medical document is still available, and also all the witnesses we have them all, and we can also project all the look, he's just now real time translating or putting down what I'm talking about. So if I say Mrs. Facette is a murderer, then now it's proved because it's written down. Okay, if you, I don't know if you can see on that side what Rob and Aart are doing. Now, if so you can see what it's what I'm seeing. So I can really also direct myself, because I can see how I'm put into the whole projection, that I stay out of the projection, because when I get into the 3D projection, it really disturbs your view as an audience. And they can follow me also. So maybe it's interesting if Rob and Aart tell something about the technical part of it.
Microphone, hello. Yeah, this is a camera which hangs there, and we just track the position of Carla, where she walks, and yeah, you have to see it the way around, but yeah, there are. We just we track it with video. We use some different kinds of tracking technologies with video. We just see that something is moving here, and just kind of shape, and we say to the computer, stay on that shape and follow that, and we get the coordinates of these where she walks. So and we send them the coordinates to the VGE. Maybe you can show something like that. Oh, we have to restart, okay. But then the coordinates translate to the 3D space where Carla is walking in. So if she go back, like to the screen, that's the Z as of the space. What you saw when she walked through the space itself. So yeah, what's more interesting? Yeah, we have got several tracking points. What you saw with the paper she got. Each paper can give another color. It's like sort of. I can just point this on this, and if I want to say that, I just click on the white papers. And it will stock on the white paper, so yeah, we can all get all the positions of the objects, because one color we can attach to an object, what you saw just like the murderer or something else. So, and yeah, we can do it up like a lot of tracking points, but yeah, we just practice now with a couple, otherwise it will be very disturbing for Carla also what I'm always all tracking now. So yeah, now you can see she's walking, but like if she's here, I can, this is the position she walks. So and it will translate to the z-s of the space. And yeah, with this data of the tracking, we just can control almost everything, like the music you saw, and we also work with really physical objects which move with like a little car or yeah something rotating or yeah. You can we just have a week of testing all kinds of different things. So maybe something of the VGE.
Well, the VG is just a visualization part of the whole thing, because I'm getting the coordinates from them, and VG is just the OpenGL rendering for the images you see over there, and we define stereoscopic cameras over there. You can position them somewhere in space, and you can have some default objects in there that we put in there just for our own sake, to have some reference of where these pillars are and where she might be in space. But as you can see right now, we had to really exaggerate the movement of the camera, because if you do it a one-by-one translation, in the effect will be very little of the moving stuff in front of you, and you see only a small movement of the virtual objects, and you really want to exaggerate it. That's why that's why it looks like she's standing over here besides these pillars, because these are those pillars over there, and she's a bit farther away from that. So VGE, we have a simple scheme scripting language that we can very easily change everything. So that's what we tested. I think I